if you're a single mother, listen to me carefully. If you're in the UK, guys, don't just jump into a conclusion yekuti ndakunza vana because vana vachamiswa kuzouya muna March or something like that, because apparently the government is planning, in case you didn't come across this, is planning to stop children from coming to the UK. Is planning to stop spouses from coming to the UK, meaning to say our child my dependents altogether, either a spouse or children, right? So I understand most of you are under pressure now to bring your children, but listen to me carefully. Don't just rush into that decision. If you're a single mother, life is tough here, okay? Because you don't have anyone who's going to help you with childcare. That's number one, right? You need to think it through. Don't just rush into the decision. I have to bring the kids. I understand the pressure. You want your kids to come over here and it come, but think kuti uchazomanage say childcare, because childcare in the UK, most of you don't really understand how serious this is. I've seen lots of people in the groups, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, posting vana Zimbabwe, things like that, ever since they've come to the UK, maybe 2 years ago, a year ago. We've seen these stories happening. Don't make that same mistake. Have you got the capacity to be able to carry out childcare? Because you are expected to be working kubasa and ditka. Maybe you've got a 40-hour contract whereby you're supposed to commit to 40 hours per week. How are you going to manage your childcare? If you've got little children, right, there is no need for you to bring them here, okay, unless you know you've got proper childcare in place. So here's my tips to you. Think about a friend. You may think about a relative who can assist you with your childcare. So pamwe pacho usangounza vana uchiti mukoma wangu kana kuti sister yangu ichandibatsira nechildcare ari kuda here. That's one thing. UK community is different from Zimbabwean communities. Zvatoita tiri kuAfrica zvekuti anonosara kwasekuru, anosara kwaambuya. It's not how things are run here. Munomu, if you have noticed, if you've ever been here for quite a while, you shall see kuti, yes, in as much as tiri hama atite ukama wekuAfrica wekuti unongondiplanira kuita zvinhu zvako uchiti uchani involve in your plans, right? Gare pasi muonesane kuti vari kuda here, because uchapa munhu mutoro kuchengetera vana vako asiri kuda. Pamwe pachona anozongo kunonzi kuita sei kudyira imbwa mukunyara kuti anozongobvuma, but ari kuda here. Taura naye usati waunza vana. Ukazonza vana woti sekuru ndichengetere vana ndikuenda kubasa, no, that's not it. Unopa vanhu mutoro kunoku. Everyone has got their lives ku UK kunoku. Understand this. Don't give one another mutoro. I've seen lots of people doing the same thing. They make same mistakes. Aunza vana hana plan yechildcare. Wakutanga kuita stress yekuti vana vakutanga kuchikoro na10, iwe uri kudiwa kushift na7. You're supposed to go to work at 7. Who is going to take your children to school? Akusi ku Zimbabwe kuti unoisa vana pa go fast and then they just see themselves to school. That's not allowed here, okay? Need to understand this properly. Vana vanzi geza uende kuchikoro. There's a certain age where you are allowed to where they are allowed to go to school themselves, maybe until 13 years or so. Understand, researcher unzwisise how this affects you. The reason why I'm telling you this, guys, if you're not careful, right, the thing is the UK can take away your children if you're not taking care of them in the way that they ask you to do so. My social workers, they are very strict. As soon as vana vako valenda mu UK, they can come to your house and see even my living conditions. So be careful. Vana vakabvunzwa kunzi uri kugara sei kumba kwako, vanongodhomoka vari kuchikoro ikoko, and then you get yourself into trouble. Vana vanotorwa, then they go under social care, right, whereby they will live on my children's home. Is that what you want for your kids? If that's not, think thoroughly about this issue. Don't just rush kuti ndakunza vana because vana vacharambidzwa kuuya. And this, understand it clearly as well. Kana usiri kukare, it doesn't affect you. This ban is only going to affect vanhu vari kukare chete, because UK yakati irida kuita end abuse in the care sector, thereby ndo maabuses anga ari kuitika ndekuti vanhu vanga vari kunza vana vakawanda, and vana, there is a higher population yevana vari kuuya, vana havana chavari contributor to the economy, which is true to some extent. They are also saying kuti vari kubhana maspouse because vanhu vari kuabuse care visa in the term yekuti tiri kuziva zvese zviri kuitika zvemamarriage and things like that. Handisida kutaura much into that. There was a video about that I posted and lots of people saying a lot of other things about it. I'm not going to touch that discussion, but that's the reason why government yakati hatichade madependents muuk vari kuya under care. Saka ndati kana usiri kucare hazvikuaffecte, saka haikona kuita pressure. You can still bring your kids whenever you want, but for the sake of safety mumwe anongoti if I were you though, even if usiri kucare unongogona kungogara wangovaunza because hauziye mutemo kuno inongochinja. But in a nutshell, just winding up, please, if you're a single mother, think this through. Don't just bring vana ku UK usina kufungisisa kuti uchava manager sei kana vauya kunoko. Nyaya haisi yekuendesa vana kuchikoro chete, vana vanoita maclubs kunoko, lots of things that you should understand. Kana vachiita maclubs, iwewe mubereki wacho unofanira kunge uri club ikoko. Saka iwe kana uchienda kubasa 40 hours a week, I don't know whatever your plan is, but uchazozvimanager sei? That's number one. Saka ndataurisa stereko on the issue yechildcare. Ndichitaura nyaya yechildcare nditika there's a second issue. Kana uri single mother ka mabuse ese akamira iwewe. Saka kana uri kuunza mwana, it means either ucha reduce hours auri kushanda kubasa, thereby cutting down your income as well. Are you willing to do that? And have you got a plan in place that's going to sustain you in the case yekuti wa reduce mabuse ako? Not mabuse are going to stay the same. What's reducing is your income, because without trying manage a childcare. Saka nyatsopafungisisa ipapa, but I just thought I should share with you because reason why ndikutaura izvi guys, I've already seen lots of people vachicomplain nyaya childcare. Haana plan yekuti akutanga kunetsekana kuti wotsvaga hani chaundibainda kuti anomusarira nevana yachienda kubasa. That's number one. Number two, some people are coming to my inbox vachibvunza nyaya yekuti vana vari kuuya here ku UK. Mavisa achiri kuita, I've been applying for some other people. Apparently I do that. Ndinoita ma visa applications as well on behalf of clients and it on a fee as well. Kana muri kuda at a fee. If you want applications, I do all the applications for you and submissions. I've done so many other successful applications on behalf of clients, but those are paid services. Only when all of your documents and everything else and requirements are in order. I don't secure people's COSs. You need to understand this because I keep having those same questions in my DM where people ask me if I can secure their COS. I don't do that. My link says Sandokupai. Apply directly from employer. I don't have any direct influence. Andina malinki ema COS ekutengesa. Please, musarambe mchindibvunza nyaya idzodzo.